Have you ever put a list of things together the night before, things you wanted to accomplish the next day, but when you looked at that list the very next day, you realized that some of those things did not get accomplished? Can you relate to me? Well, if so, I want to talk to you guys about time management and how I implemented something this week to help me as it relates to my health and as it relates to time management. Okay, so I'm Dr. Cozette White, America's #1 tax and accounting strategist. I work with 6- and 7-figure CEOs to help them look at their finances, to help them understand where the money is going, how they can save money in their organization through strategic planning, tax planning, implementing some key performance indicators to help them achieve goals that they have for their organization, whether that's sales goals, whether that's customer service goals, whether that's turnover, clients not showing up. What are some of the things that we can implement, that we can target, that we can watch to see how we can improve our metrics and achieve those goals? I also work with tax and accounting professionals to help them grow, scale, and leverage their business, their virtual firm. All right, so let's talk about this thing called time management. I told you guys this past week, I decided to do some meal prep, and I'm going to show you guys what that looks like in a minute. But I prepped our meal for the entire week. I also did some juicing, and I also put some smoothies in the freezer so that I can go and grab those things in the morning, throughout the day, and so that I am eating a lot healthier versus just going and grabbing snacks, which are not good for me. If you can relate, just put a 1 in the chat for me. Put a 1 in the chat if you are watching this video, if that's you, okay? Because I know that I'm not the only one who just goes and grabs popcorn, candy, everything that I'm not supposed to be grabbing, I go and grab, okay? But it's important that we manage our time, because when we are not managing our time, then as this relates to these meal preps, that means I'm not eating healthy, that means I'm gaining weight, and so on and so forth. So let me share with you all what I do and how I do manage my time as it relates to my business. Because my time is valuable, and I know your time is valuable just as well. But when I manage my time as far as business goes, I use my Outlook to block off everything. I use Outlook for everything. If I have an appointment with the doctor, the dentist, it is on that Outlook calendar. If I have an appointment with a client, it is on that calendar. I also use my Outlook to block personal time, income producing activity time, client time, discovery call time, social media time, team meeting time, and most importantly, I block my calendar, my Outlook for income producing activity time. Listen, y'all, if you don't block your calendar for income producing time, guess what? As I said at the beginning of this, a lot of things will go unaddressed, unattended, and it'll still be on that to-do list the very next day. Okay, I also use the task feature in Outlook as well. Now, you guys may use some other system, Google, for managing your time, or some other project management system. My team though, we do use Trello and we do use Slack. We use Slack for communicating with one another. We use Trello, the different boards that are on Trello, to manage the projects that we have, put times and dates, due dates and things like that on our Trello board, okay? But it allows us to effectively manage projects, especially with all of us being all over the place. But let's get back to the time management. I block my Outlook for personal time. That personal time for me is devotion and walking, doing some type of exercise and getting out, just getting the blood flowing. A lot of times for me, that may mean going in my backyard. My backyard is big enough. I go back there and I just walk a lot of times, do laps. I'll say laps in the backyard. My discovery sessions. I only do discovery sessions on certain days and certain times of the week. I don't leave my calendar open Monday through Friday, all times of the day, because it is a disruption. Emails. I only answer emails certain times throughout the day. When I come in the morning, I address emails. I also delete a lot of emails, and I unsubscribe from anything that is non-productive or I'm consistently getting emails from certain individuals and it's no longer important to me. It doesn't apply to me. So I unscribe so that I don't have a email box that's full of junk. Y'all know exactly what I mean. But I only do this twice a day. Okay, I'm reviewing emails twice a day so that I'm not sitting there inundated answering emails and not getting my income producing activity done like I should be doing. And by the way, if I haven't already said it, income producing activity, you all, is 80% of our day should be spent doing income producing activity. What is that? That is time that I block answering or making phone calls, following up on my leads, following up on emails that I may have sent out, a contract. Individuals may have decided that they want to do work, want to be a client of mine, and maybe I need to follow up. Maybe I sent them an email on the program, gave someone a proposal. I need to follow up. That's income producing activity. Working on something that I'm launching in the future. That is income producing activity. Now, I may not see the income immediately, but I know that I have to spend time working on that project because it eventually will result in income producing activity, income producing revenue. All right. So I teach my clients in my virtual CFO course, how do we manage our time? How do we leverage this so that we're going after high paying clients? Okay, if you want to learn some of these techniques that I teach in my virtual CFO course, how do I teach them about leveraging their time, working on income producing activities? How is it that they can acquire clients at $5,500 a pop a month? Okay, that's $66,000, give or take, a year. All right, my client just in about, I think in less than 6 weeks, she's brought in a total of $71,000 into her organization as a result of applying some of the things that I teach in my virtual CFO solutions course. It's all new. It's a brand new course and I love it. And my students are loving it too. If you want to learn about how you can go after those high paying clients, manage your time, work on those income producing activities, I encourage you to click the link below to find out more about my virtual CFO course. All right. In the meantime, you guys have yourselves an awesome and amazing day. Please do leave me a comment. Let me know what do you do as it relates to time management? Do you get bogged down with things that you don't even realize where your time has gone for the day? What can you do to even improve on your time management? All right. Time blocking is key. Those meals that I prepped this week, I will be prepping them again for next week. The juices, I did more than enough so that I have some for a couple of weeks. So you guys have yourselves an awesome and amazing day. I can't wait to hear how you manage your time. Take care.